Hi, this is Divij. Welcome to a demo of Assetflow. Most tokenized asset demos stop at issuance. Assetflow focuses on what happens after launch, who can hold asset, when it pays out, how redemptions are reviewed, and how the issuer stays in control. So we have built the transfer agent and fund administration layer for tokenized assets on Hashkey chain. So here's a system diagram of how the things work on the backend side. We have a backend API with five smart contracts here on Hashkey testnet with compliance registry, distribution module, redemption module, and service asset token, and asset oracle router, which is an Appro USDC USD fee. It is all on Hashkey testnet, and we have a seed demo user and an XJS frontend. So moving forward with the demo, now we will move to the console. When we're launching this console, you can see here the health check. The console is connected to the live servicing stack on Hashkey testnet. The backend is live, the contracts are deployed, and the workflow is operating against real on-chain state. So let's load demo values. The backend is deployed on Google Cloud. So when we are refreshing this, we have activity feed here also. Backend health and chain capability flags are refreshed. And now we preload a working issue or operator state so we can move directly to the servicing lifecycle. So now we will go to the payout windows card here. What is it to tell about? Payout window is a core servicing primitives instead of manually coordinating distributions. The issuer opens a structured servicing period with a published on-chain distribution. So this one is already live, so a holder can claim against it, right? This is a pricing check, and we can, before processing a redemption, the issuer can reference an Oracle-backed valuation path that gives pricing visibility before settlement without turning the workflow into a black box manual process. And let's run a code. And there you go, code has been created, and there you go, the cross USD net USD value. So this is the reference value from the configured Oracle feed before settling a redemption. This is the kind of control layer tokenized products need after issuance. So when we have the setup asset here in place, this tab is where the issuer sets up the asset lifecycle. In traditional workflows, this lives across spreadsheets, admin portals, and internal operations. Here it is structured as product logic. So we have the approval form here. Firstly, like approval investor. First, the issuer defines who is allowed to hold asset. This is not. It includes policy like tier, accreditation, expiry, and free state, and also a code. When in the publish payout card here, as we move forward, after the snapshot is prepared, the issuer finds and publishes the payout. At that point, the servicing window becomes active for holders. So now we will go holders tab. Once the asset is live, the real job is servicing holders correctly. So we have an investor lookup card here, and we have claim support card here, and we have also redemption desk moving down. So let's start with the holder service card, which is an investor lookup card. This gives the operator clean holder view, current eligibility, compliance status, and asset balance context. In other words, the issuer can answer, can this wallet hold the product right now, without relying on fragmented internal records. So when we look up here, we have everything eligible, approved, accredited, frozen, Tier 3, jurisdiction, expiry, balance, total supply. So now moving to the claim support card. When a shareholder wants to collect from the payout window, the system generates a claim packet from the published distribution. This turns a payout from an internal bookkeeping task into a structured servicing flow. So let's generate a claim here, and there you go, claim has been done. We have payout amount, leave, proof, et al. And we have a handled exit request also. So redemptions are handled as a queue, not a blind word. The issuer reviews the request, checks the context, like I can read the request here based on like who can holder wants to redeem their tokens, review the request here, you can approve, reject whether it's or settle. This is the exit workflow that matters because tokenized assets should not behave like unmanaged retail tokens. They should behave like real products with controlled servicing logic. Most teams are building issuance, access, or trading. We build the operation layer after launch, hold eligibility, payout windows, claim servicing, redemption workflow, and valuation over exits on Hashkey chain. Thank you so much for tuning into them.